welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make spanakopita using puff pastry dough. You heard me right, guys. We are going to make spanakopita today. So go ahead and check the description box down below for what you need for this recipe, and let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to start by cutting up our onions, guys. We're going to dice them, actually, not slice, but dice. So dice up your onions. The measurements will be listed in the description box down below. Now we're going to go over to our stove, and your skillet should already be warmed, guys. So to a warm skillet, I added my butter, and then I did go ahead and add my onions, which I cooked until they were translucent, like so, guys. So you cook your onions until they are translucent. From there, I added in my diced garlic, guys. I am so sorry. Somehow I misplaced that footage of me dicing it up. But yes, I diced up my garlic, and then I added to my translucent onions, and I only cooked it just for like 2 or 3 minutes, guys, just to really mix it up, if I'm honest. From there, we're going to go ahead and move our garlic and onion mixture to a bowl, and you allow it to get to room temperature because you don't want to scramble your eggs that you will add next. So allow it to get to room temperature. Then I got my frozen spinach that I did allow to thaw in my refrigerator overnight. I squeezed out all of the water from the spinach using a dishcloth. I did not record that, but you just use a dishcloth and squeeze all of the water out until you get most of it out. Now we're going to go ahead and add our eggs to the mixture like you see me doing here, and be sure that you do scrape down all the sides. You want to get everything out of your bowl. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and add in our feta cheese like you see me doing right here, guys. So just scrape down your bowl with your feta cheese. And now, guys, all I had was shredded and grated. So I added shredded and grated Parmesan cheese to the mix like you see me doing right here. If you have shredded, that's perfectly fine. And then I added my salt to the mix, and then you're going to go ahead and add white pepper. So now I'm adding my white pepper to the mix and just scraping down my bowl, guys, to make sure that no pepper is left behind. Now let's add our breadcrumbs to the mix. Now using a fork, I mix everything up because I want to make sure that the spinach that is in clumps, I want to make sure I break it up. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm using my fork to break up everything and mix everything in. So this is how it looks, guys. I brought out my spatula just to make sure I scooped the sides down and the bottom. So now this is my large tray that I've lined with parchment paper, and this is the puff pastry dough that we are going to use. It already comes with 2 inside, so I wanted you to get a glimpse of what that looks like. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. And then I just spreaded it out like you see me doing, like it looks like right here, guys. And so now what we're going to do next is go ahead and add our egg mixture to the sides, to every corner. So this is how it looks, guys. You're going to put it all around this entire, the edges of the puff pastry dough like you see me doing right here. And so yes, this is how it looks once you completely add all of the egg mixture to the sides. And now we're going to scoop in our spinach mix, guys. Make sure you don't put it on the egg mixture, guys. I did accidentally just a little bit, but it didn't affect anything. But you make sure that you don't put it on where the egg is. So this is me showing you how I scooped it on. I did use my spoon to kind of flatten it out because I noticed that I did have a hump once I was completed with filling it. Putting all the spinach dough in there is a little hump, so I did go ahead and push it down. So now I allowed the dough to kind of hang a little bit so I can stretch it. And so now we're going to go ahead and add the dough, the top dough, to the spinach like you see me doing here, guys. I kind of left more footage in so you can kind of get an idea how everything looks, which kind of lengthened the video, but guys, I think it was needed so you can see I had like a little bit of extra dough right there. I really just wanted you to see exactly how it looked once I finished doing it. So this was perfectly fine, and guys, it was very delicious. So now you're going to use your fork and you're going to press down just to make sure you're basically sealing in the dough. Sealing the dough together because you do not want any air pockets. So now you're going to add the egg mixture to the top of your dough, guys, like you see me doing here. So just so you know, just to be completely honest, guys, when I first put this in the oven, I was like, oh my God, I completely forgot to add slits to it. So it was like 2 minutes into the oven. So I removed it out of the oven, brought it back, and cut the slits. You must cut the slits in the pie like you see me doing right here, guys. So yes, that's how it looks. And into a preheated 375-degree oven it goes. This is how it looks, guys, once I brought it out of the oven. I wish I would have kept some of the sound here, guys, so you can hear how crispy this dough was. It was so delicious, guys. So now I am just cutting it, and I wanted you to see how it looks as I am cutting it. And I eventually did cut all of it off camera. But yes, so I am cutting the dough with my pizza cutter, and now I'm going to give you a preview of how it looks. That's how it looks, guys. It was so delicious. So as you can see, guys, we are at the end of the video. Please be sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below, guys, to be notified. And until the next one, guys, bye. And thank you so much for all of your support. Bye, guys.